Impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Hayward against Reed. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Raptors, Reed. 2 shots.
And so Reed nails them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Outside White. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Hayward finds Williams. Here's White. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Dick. Reed passes to Barnes. White with the steal. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Hayward against Reed. Oh, and Reed with a block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. White for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. And so here is Toronto. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the Bulls head coach earlier, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
And Allie, thanks. And it's Giddey missing. It's Reed with a drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Reed's got 8.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Williams, averaging around 6 a game. And that one's good. Giddey.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's Reed. Oh, Hayward with some nice D.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work.
Here's quickly. Chicago making their last shot. Reed finds Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. He shoots. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Take that when you get it, Scotty.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. White looking it over. Pass to Giddey. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. The Raptors have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Reed. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Watch outside.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Hayward. Oh, and Reed with a block. Quickly with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. Reed can't hit. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Outside White. Second chance shot, and he takes it up and lays it in. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Oh, fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
Giddey against Quickly. Williams passes to Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful. Yes, sir.
Oh,
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Toronto out in front, leading by... Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Sasser left side. Pass to Šarić. Sasser with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the three-pointer goes. And the Bulls lead by 2.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
So for Toronto right now, Jackson out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Reed in at the shooting guard position. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay, in the last matchup against the Celtics, just played phenomenal. He added 43 points, and he didn't waste any of his chances, putting up an impressive field goal percentage. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Pass to White. Here's Giddey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
Climbing the ladder with a 360 flush. Ridiculous bounce.
He went so high for that one. Wow. White finds Hayward. Pass to Giddey. There's the triple. Barnes with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Jackson gets the bucket.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
1:15 left in the half. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Here's Giddey. 15 in his last outing. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's White. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 7 tonight. It's Reed with a...
Oh, my goodness. Big finish right there. Awesome. Showing absolutely no mercy. Wow.
Look at his teammates. They're loving it. They're letting him know.
If you're the other team, you got to take that personally. Don't let them get the best of you.
From Pete Giddy. Rebound Toronto. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
It's been impressive, and the question now really is, who's going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
Outside Giddy. Pass to Hayward to end the run. Fires in the triple. Hayward's got 5 points. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Toronto out in front, leading by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors in our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Raptors lead by 3. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Williams, and it's Hayward in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Reed. Clock at 6. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And after an outstanding month of games, he's earned this honor, your Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
Now White. Giddey passes to White. Pass to Hayward for the tie. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. Four on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. White can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at Dick. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Toronto shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
For the Raptors, Reed. One shot.
Falls for Reed. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Bulls trail by 4. Hayward, the pass to White. Giddey with it. And here's White. He's got 9.
Yes, sir. Giddey.
So it's Toronto now. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. And Hayward has got the ball here for Chicago. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Giddey. Hayward with it. Reed defending. 5 to shoot. Giddey passes to Hayward. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And for Toronto, they're shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. That one falls.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Giddey. Inside.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for Chicago, Williams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. Both teams will make substitutions. And Williams drops them both. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Quickly. Quickly's got 4 assists now tonight.
And Quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
Brett, we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general.
The Bulls trail by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Sasser. 4-3. Toronto grabs the miss. Left side Reed. Five on the clock. Oh, yes, sir. Wow. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
for your Chicago.
Raptors making a switch here. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Raptors. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And of course the Bulls, currently a ways below.
Checking out the Bulls, they've had some terrific moments this.
Toronto leading by 13. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Walter. Jackson out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. Pass to Sasser. Rebound Toronto.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Back to Reeves. Fires from deep. The rebound by Shed.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Sasser outside. On target from range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Walter from outside gets the three to fall.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Outside Joe. Sasser outside. The three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Pass to Jackson. High post Reed. Driving to the basket. A slam dunk by Reed.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Bulls trail by 19. Timeout, Bulls.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Toronto making a switch here. Here's Williams. White finds Kitty. Back to White. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Quickly. Reed in the post. Guarded by Hayward. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Quickly. Quickly's got his 5th assist in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Toronto.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Barnes passes to Reed. Here's Pirtle. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Raptors lead by 21. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jay.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Here's Giddey. The shot's good. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Reed. No good that time. Oh, Hayward with some nice D. White the pass to Giddey. And here is Williams. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
A slam dunk by Reed.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Outside White. Reed for three. Missed it. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
They really thought they had a chance tonight. MP got the job done tonight, as usual. You let these guys like the beam, and you're going to stand there and watch it. MP. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick, and it's Reed in at the 3 spot. And for Sacramento, they've got Benedict Mathurin. Santi Aldama is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA, and this figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-end intensity, high-energy defense. There's a lot to love about this matchup.
Tip-off goes to Sacramento. And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, this is the thing about MP. He is unafraid to put himself on the line. Saying that you're going to beat the guy in front of you night in and night out is a bold statement, but it gave him something specific to work towards. He's taken his game now to another level, and it's been a benefit for the team.
Here's Aldama after the made shot from Reed. Here's Pickett. It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Reed. Takes it inside. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Pritchard. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Here's Pickett. Guarded by Reed. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game.
First team foul. At the line for your Kings, Pickett. Shooting one.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Quickly finds Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so here's Sacramento. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they put the defense on aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Now here's Reed. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Raptors moving the ball around. Dick can't get it to go. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Pickett. Dick defending.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Reed gets the bucket.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Here's Sacramento now. They trail by 3. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Checked in for the Kings. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Toronto. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum.
And seeing where the Raptors are, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He finished with 47 points, and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
The Kings trail by 8. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Carter. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Reed. 13 points in the game. Basket, good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Sacramento's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your number 6 crew.
Jackson, he's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Grady Dick. Ayton kicks to Morrison. Pass to Carter. Off the run. Toronto grabs the miss. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Now, here's Reed. He's got 15. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Off with the layup. Carter looking around to the wing right side. Drives to the hoop. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Ingram is out there with Reed. And there's Jackson. Then it's Walter. And it's Shed in at the 1. Here's Stevens. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Stevens got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lack of effort to...
Brandon Ingram.
Are you serious? Between the legs in a real game? That has the makings of a legendary dunk.
Oh, agreed. Forget about the plays of the week. That one will be one of the plays of the year. Pickett, that's good.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Set up.
From the arc. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Snatched away. Now here is Carter. He's guarded closely. Pickett passes to Carter. Six on the shot clock. Here's Stephens. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Reed against Toppin. Reed misses. Pass to Toppin. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That one goes. Count it. 21 points for Jay.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Timeout called by the Kings. Ray, you look at today's point guards. There are so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
team deciding to change it up. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Raptors on defense. Here's Mathurin, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, you see the quick, twitchy athleticism of Benedict Mathurin. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Reed against Mathurin. Reed gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here is Carter after the made shot from Reed. Here's Mathurin. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mathurin's got 7.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
There's the lob. Jackson takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the King. It's a 10-point game. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. And a wide-open look for Mathurin. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
He has gotten into a great... He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
The Kings trail by 7. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Close the alley-oop. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And Reed throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
On the wing, Mathurin. And that one is off. Nice defense from Reed. Raptors leading by 9. Here's Dick. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Kings have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Aldama finds Toppin. Aldama with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 6.
Boy, when he's on a roll, Benedict Mathurin is a really tough cover, guys.
Reed in the post. Jackson setting the pick here for Reed. And so it's Toronto. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
They've got Ayton. Santi Aldama is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Pickett in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Pass to Ayton. Over Pirtle. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Ayton.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pass to Mathurin. Misses the 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Timeout.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Timeout called by the Kings. We've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. Number 1, the Raptors. The Kings in 3rd.
And we're getting to watch two of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both contest every shot.
Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. Doors, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game. All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Count the basket. And now that's 35 points for Jay.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Reed against Mathurin. Here's Pickett. He's got 8. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Mathurin, good.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Toronto?
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Sacramento making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's Carter in for Pritchard.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 17. Pass to Aldama. Launches a 3. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got his 4th rebound in this one. Reed throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
The Raptors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Bradley's checked in for Sacramento. On the free throw, no good. The Kings trail by 19. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Ayton at the elbow. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Shot from the wing. Reed misses. The Kings have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Clowney's checked in, and Morrison subbed in for Santi Aldama. Pass to Morrison. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Reed the pass to Jackson. 50 seconds left to play in the third. There's the lob to Jackson, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Fox. Comes up empty down low. Raptors leading by 15. There's the lob to the hoop, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Sacramento's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Carter, the pass to Ayton. Over Jackson. Walter pulls it in. Walter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Reed. Clowney pulls it in. Pass to Morrison. Here's Clowney. The 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Toronto ahead. They finish off the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. As we completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And then for Toronto, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for G.G. Jackson. Reed comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Grady Dick subbed in for Walter. The Kings trail by 15, setting the floor for the Raptors. Barnes and Poeltl make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Reed in at the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. 18 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And the shot goes in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Raptors leading by 12. Reed in the post. Defended by Mathurin. Barnes kicks to Reed. Going inside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Reed's got 43 points. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Pickett. Dick defending. Pickett passes to Mathurin. The three-pointer no good. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Pass to Aldama. All 3 off the mark. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Toronto.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jay.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Quickly finds Reed. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So both teams making some changes here. .41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Carter outside. And then Carter with the jam. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Reed. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.